For Colorado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hold hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside play.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ball and a strike. One and two now. As that one's fouled off. Bases are empty. One man out. And he lays off the fastball the way, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Past battles with Scherzer, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Herman Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Rokies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Story is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit out towards second.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. Rogers scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it. Big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock on a line to shortstop.
Batting eight, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Rogers picks it up on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple and move to the third with no score. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Past battles with Scherzer, he's 0 for 4. That's inside.
That's inside.
2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in next, Sam Hilliard. Scherzer will check it first, and the runner back in standing. And now the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Herman Marquez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Up next, Raimel Tapia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a
A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch on the way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Rokies. Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hilliard is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hilliard is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. All set for the start of the fourth. Well, that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrat. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Rogers has it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Rogers brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, the catcher,
Here now is Will Smith. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hilliard finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all, and while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Pitch
Ball
out.
one, no strike.
Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, Max Scherzer. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Rokies. Set.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got a hair on the aggressive side right there.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings. It's now at the plate, here is Sam Hilliard. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Popped up. Muncy waits on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Germán Marquez.
At the plate now is Germán Marquez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Raimel Tapia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Slow roller left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rockies strand 1. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Max Muncy.
First delivery to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Tapia. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Justin Turner. As he hits one on a line to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, A.J. Pollard. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the 3rd. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Blackman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon.
Yep,
As the
that
first
ball went
pitch
out.
misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. Scott Overt gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Now here's the first offering. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's out number 1. Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Gavin.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Overt has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Rokies.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a world's fate. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to the plate, Elias Diaz. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far.
Batter will be Sam Hilliard. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. there to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now that the pitcher. Scott.
Number 9 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up is Raimel Tapia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Kenley Jansen is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
This is skied into short left center. Pollock is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Trey Turner. Out in front of it, strike 1. I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now that the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings up Will Smith. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He tripled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. 1 out, nobody on. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Turner gloves it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Scherzer takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance is